Jesse James's father, Larry, who he does not speak to at all, decided to have an interview with TMZ, and he threw Jesse James under the bus. We have this footage. It's wonderful. Let's go to it.
Go.
I realize there's been a big fuss over the picture of my son, given the Nazi Heil and the Hitler mustache. And I don't ever recall my son ever dressing like that, but he did have a fascination with the Nazis. And it started at an early age. He liked their war machine, he liked their uniforms, he liked their guns, he liked everything about them. And he just would talk about it quite a bit. We got books on him. I bought him books, not about Nazism, but about the war, and he liked reading about that. And I had a friend that was a Nazi that I used to do antique shows with. And he had never met my son, and when he seen my son, he was tall, blonde-haired, blue eyes, and he came up and told me that there's a perfect example for the master race. And he gave me a bunch of literature to give to my son, and I gave it to him as a joke, and he started getting really interested in it, so I destroyed all the information that I had been given and didn't let him pursue it any further. But as far as him being what he is now, I have no idea what he believes and what he doesn't believe. I knew his first two wives, but I never met his wife he's married to now, Sandra Bullock. He had none of our family at his wedding. He has nothing to do with us because we all know how he was raised and we know what his history is. He has let it be known that he had a criminal life and was always in trouble with the law, which was not true at all. He had one incident with the law that he did 26 days in juvenile hall, and it was for something minor of stealing some film out of a photomat. Last time I saw my son was my nephew died right after Thanksgiving 2009. We went to the funeral, and when I saw him, I went over and stuck my hand out to shake his hand and said, "Greg, how you doing?" And he said, "Don't you effing touch me, and you get the F away from me." And that's the last time and the only time I've talked to my son in 6 years.
Could he have thrown him under the bus any more thoroughly? I mean, what else? You know, he's missing his left nutsack, actually. He's got kind of a lazy eye. He's lefty. I mean, what else?
That's true, that's true. He brought up every single aspect of Jesse James's life, including his 26-day jail sentence in juvenile hall.
Yeah, he got detention once. His first girlfriend was kind of beat. I mean, what else are you going to say about your son? And
by the way, I love how he said that he gave Jesse James the Nazi books as a joke. You don't give your child books like that as a joke, please.
Yeah, there was something wrong there. And
yeah.
then the last story about how Jesse James won't even shake his hand and says, "Get the hell away from me," there's a story we don't know in there.
Right.
Okay, so don't take his word for their relationship and what Jesse James is about. Now, if it is true, that master race part didn't really work out for Jesse James. Okay, but man, that's one hell of a bad family relationship. When
Absolutely.
You're willing to go on camera and be like, "Oh, my son loved the Nazis. You want me to tell you all about it?" Yeah, that's wrong, man. He was so mean to his son there that it almost made me sympathize with Jesse James. Okay, almost, but not really.